This is Friedrich Nietzsche, and I'm here to communicate to you about my experience here on Earth and, well, what I can remember and my experience in the dimensions. I just had a little snippet done previously where I didn't know what to say, honestly, because I don't know who the fuck I was. I can't remember. I have no recollection of my life here on Earth. I can't remember anything. I've been requested to speak, so I'm here to speak and share with you the experience I'm able to remember in the dimensions. The last thing I remember, I don't remember any of my Earth life, and this is absolute honesty here at the moment. I don't remember any of it. All I remember was crossing over. Everything was white. I pumped my arm against the chair's ledge there. Everything was white. And I had this cap on. This silver helmet cap placement that was attached all along my spine, if there were a spine when you cross over, but it was like my being, presence, essence that was crossing over. I had this white ball in the center of my solar plexus, and it was churning with these what do you call it, fluorescent orange and yellow. Now imagine before you die, you cross over to the dimensions and you see this on you. And it's like an experience out of some form of a science fiction novel. And I crossed over. Well, a crossover is a crossover that takes place. That time, the dimensional existence was so separate from Earth, it was... I'm going to use the word amusing. So, I cross over and I'm experiencing myself as though I'm in some form of science fiction novel. A being walks up to me. Now I presume in that moment, I presumed, past tense, that I was in some form of dream. The being comes to me, takes my helmet, metallic helmet off, places this golden metallic pin into that white ball that was in my solar plexus, but resonating with fluorescent orange and yellow. Placed it in the center, and then everything shut down. Everything shut down. I thought, before he put that golden pin in, I went, this is me. I'm ending. I'll never exist. Probably ever again. But a strange event occurred. I didn't. I mean, I didn't cease to exist. I did not exist. I was still here. But this helmet thing had been taken off. This white ball in the center of my solar plexus, well, if there were a solar plexus, I'm saying that's about where it was positioned in this dimensional realm, was removed. And that whole metallic placement along the spine area was removed. The reason I go spine area is because you're not a physical human body when you die. You're like a floating essence, which is in a form of an egg shape, something like that. but yet you're able to project yourself into a pictured form if it is so desired, or that's how it previously worked. Occasionally, I'm sure it still works like that way. And I realized I'm still here. Now, I allowed this being to do all these things to me after I'd crossed over, because, you know, you're there, you don't know anything, your mind, there is no mind, but you're blank, completely within yourself. And so I just let them take everything off, and it felt great. That moment I felt free, I felt relieved, I felt like I had been carrying the world mass on my shoulders, and when they took that off, I was standing there and I wondered, am I able to speak still? Because this mind placement had been taken off, that which I used to think with, these emotion, this round circular thing inside me, which was referred to as the soul construct, or the soul, was what I used to define myself as who I am. And this orange and fluorescent, orange and yellow energetic movements was that which made me feel, was that which defined me according to having the ability to experience emotions and feelings. And so they started taking these things off one by one, because as they were taking them off, I was asking them, what are these things you're taking off? So firstly, as they took off the helmet, the metallic helmet, they said, this was your mind, which you used to think with thoughts. The spine, metallic placement, is what holds this entire system in place while you're on Earth in your human physical body. The white ball in the center of your solar plexus is what is called the soul construct. A device, a construct, a system to preoccupy human beings. The orange and yellow fluorescent essence, the orange represented your emotions, and the yellow represented your feelings. So I said, if you're removing all of this, then what will happen to me? Will I cease to exist? They did not answer me. So I'll continue in my part 2 section. Thank you.